So I don't know how we're going to top
pumped.
that.
He's happy,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah, he can't hold back the tears right now, man.
Emotion in Robert's face.
So we are going to go to 106 pounds. Joe Cisneros, wrestling out of California. He'll be in the red singlet. He's coming to the mat right now. Going against Brandon Staley, wrestling out of Florida. He'll be in the blue.
Cisneros has really come on lately. He's gotten into my top 20 nationally.
Well, fourth here last year.
Yep, fourth here a year ago. Had some ranked wins at junior duels. And Staley was fourth at Fila's a year ago.
Cisneros with the arm drag there. Can't quite reel it in.
You see more and more Greco kids. Nice highlight reel arm spin for Staley.
Now Cisneros with the body lock. Takedown there. He's got a gut wrench locked up tight.
Kind of saw the urgency in
in
Cisneros after he got thrown. You can see it going through his head. Whoa, I got to get busy here. And he does get busy with a takedown and two guts.
So 6-3 now your score. And looks like a counter there.
Could be one for Staley, and it is 6-4.
I think they white paddled that.
White paddled that?
They're going to call that a slip gut wrench is what that is.
Yeah.
And
But
then
Staley gets 4 on guts and takes a 7-6 lead. 13 points put up in the first half of the first period.
Well, we're on track to beat the score of the last match right now.
You see a lot of Florida kids doing well in Greco at all levels right now. Cadets, juniors. Got some good clubs down there and good instructors. Russian tie for Cisneros. Nearly had position there, but Staley's able to recover.
He's trying to pull off that Russian. One thing Staley's doing, he's doing a good job of not getting caught in those ties. He's able to slip out of everything that Cisneros is trying to lock up. So you see him there working that same left arm, that 2-on-1. Got about 30 seconds left in the first period. Pace has slowed down a little bit.
No points in the second half of the period. Snap for Cisneros, who's been much more active than Staley has.
Now he's got a front headlock, 5 seconds on the clock. Not going to have time to get anything done with it, though.
So it'll be a 1-point lead for Staley as we hit the break. Staley wrestles for Winter Springs High School. Cisneros from Redwood High School in California. Sunshine State versus Golden State.
That sounds magical.
Doesn't it? Like a land of rainbows.
So back to it. Second period here. We seem to have seen both wrestlers sort of take a breath after that initial flurry. Now they're starting to learn each other, feel each other out.
Staley changes levels into a body lock. No points yet. Heavy whizzer by Cisneros is going to get him out of trouble.
That was amazing defense right there. How he didn't go to his back, I have no idea.
Rushing in to a dive.
Yeah, nice quick high dive there, and he's got the gut wrench. So a quick 4 points there for Cisneros. He regains the lead, 10-7 now. We will come back up, 2:09 on the clock. You know, like you said earlier, Cisneros has been the busy one. He's been the one working, so Staley being down could be trouble for him. He's got to open up his offense here. It's going to be hard with Cisneros hanging on that 2-on-1 the whole time.
Yeah. Cisneros definitely busier with the hands and busier overall. Staley seems to stay in position and do a lot more pushing, maintaining his position.
We are closing in on a minute left. 3-point lead for Cisneros. And Staley hasn't really been able to get anything going after that initial flurry.
No, he
got those quick sevens.
His points, you know, he looked good in parterre on top, but he hasn't been able to create any angles or openings in neutral. As we hit 30 seconds. You kind of get the sense over the last minute that Cisneros is just trying to fight it off now and, you know, trying to hold on for the win. Well, then he finds himself in a body lock and he gets headlocked! Under 10 seconds to go! Going to be a 3, and that's going to win it.
They're going to go 3-1, headlock at the end, 11-10 score.
Staley with late match heroics gets his stop sign. I think the hold point would have been academic anyway because it was a 3.
They would have had to go to the scorecards there.
Tough break for Cisneros. He wrestled so well.
And there's a challenge break. Wonder if they're going to challenge the time on this. I think they're going to challenge the time on the count. This is where it's important that you see the official 1, 2, counting with his hands.
But does it matter?
It could.
If the final score is 10-10, Staley has a 3.
Cisneros not have a 3?
I don't believe Cisneros had a 3. Maybe I'm wrong.
If he does have a 3, it does matter.
Why does it matter? Staley would have had last points anyway. And, however, Staley has criteria anyway. I'm not always right, Richard, but I was right this time.
You were right.
So Brandon Staley, after a long deliberation and sorting it out, he's your champ at 106. Florida gets